One of the problems with the building, I thought, and others who were here when it was built, was that the original flooring wasn't constructed out of materials that were really meant to last or to send the kind of message about the kind of building that you're entering and the quality of the space that you're entering. It was concrete, it was porous, they used these long strips of sandstone. The sandstone was never really meant to be flooring with that kind of traffic. The concrete immediately became filthy and had carpet inserts that had transition lips of rubber edging that became barriers for people in wheelchairs, or tripping hazards for people like myself who are older and maybe didn't have any special needs but were still presenting tripping hazards. The sandstone was breaking and would create holes, and it was just a problem. It was ugly and it was a hazard.
No matter what was being done, it just never looked clean, no matter how clean it was. And that floor was been cleaned and professionally cleaned, but what was happening as well is the cleaning of it was moving it and making the sandstone look dirty now, because at some point you couldn't clean the sandstone anymore to make it look new. So they were just having a vicious cycle of appearance problems. Even though it was clean, it didn't look clean, and tripping hazards.
Every solution we looked at for 8 years, I had all kinds of people coming in to talk to me about what could we do about this floor. And it turned out that the solution was going to be a dramatic solution.
And we did a bunch of research, we offered a bunch of options, but really the right choice was the choice that they chose, which was to do a terrazzo floor.
We had to do the entire project in 6 weeks, and it involved all the entrances, all the public entrances of the building, so we had to be closed. And it involved removing some of our major service desks, all of our major service desks actually, so it was a major project.
One of the big instructions that we had gotten from the dean was, do not change the integrity and the design that was originally here. I want it to stay, and it shouldn't look like it didn't belong. So we always lensed everything that we did through that.
We worked a long time on the design, and LGA was really great in helping us think through what I wanted to do, which was to retain the original, again, the intent of the design.
One of the things perhaps that did change is technologies influence the design of the library. They don't use, students aren't going to the racks to get books, they're going to the computers to get information. So some of the paths really had changed, so we, I would say, tweaked the original floor design to still make the floor look like it belonged there. If you didn't know it, you wouldn't even know that it was tweaked, because the initial design still is just there. And so now everything's at a zero transition. There is not any tripping components on that floor. Everything was depressed, and folks that did it, everybody did a great job. It's very easy to clean. It always looks clean, and I think we have a happy crew there.
We came up with, I think, a fabulous floor. It just has made the library look so dramatically different. It's just so clean and shiny, and it just sends a message about the building.